I'd see him sitting on that couch all day long, just staring at that Hollywood hogwash.
Our favorite show was Hollywood Hogwash.
Welcome to another episode of Hollywood Hogwash. I am Andrew Pisano, along with my brother Joe Pisano, Josh Reese, and Aaron Rosa. You know, you guys asked for it.
Who asked for it?
You asked for it.
Who's you?
Who loves you?
We're doing it for another week. Wow, that song is back.
It might look like I was doing that. That was the song doing it.
Yeah, I know, exactly.
And honestly, maybe the best part of the movie? The song?
Oh, no. There's so many great moments in this movie. But here's what happened. Like, so some of our fans were like, you know, we did Mortal Kombat a couple weeks ago, and they're like, okay, next show you got to do Mortal Kombat Annihilation. None of us had seen it. Mm-mm. And so I was like, the fans kind of want it, and we're all in this group text. And like Joe, Josh, and Aaron are all like, hey, can we do any other movie?
Any movie.
Than Mortal Kombat Annihilation? And you know what I said?
I don't think so.
That's right.
Oh, boy.
That's right.
That's what I said.
All right.
So Mortal Kombat Annihilation it is. And wow, I'm upset at myself that I haven't seen this movie yet.
You love bad movies.
I love bad movies.
Now, this is a movie that's so bad it's good.
Oh, really, Aaron?
Yes.
This is different than the other one? When we started the movie, I was like, what are the chances that we're going to see this movie and then Aaron's going to go, oh my God, it's even better than the first one?
Look, you can't with a straight face say that there's no difference between the first movie and the second movie. The second movie is so fucking ridiculous.
So much better.
It's so much
The
better.
second one is so much more enjoyable. What?
Not
it's
even kidding.
non-stop fighting.
If I had to
and they're
rewatch-
all doing ridiculous shit.
If you told me you have to rewatch 1 or 2, and I just watched 2,
Yeah.
I would rewatch this movie before I'd ever watch the first one again.
Absolutely.
It's so bad.
With
It's
like
good.
a tenth of, a fraction of the budget of the first
Oh
one.
my God.
Like
No one
they said
wanted
the
to pay
first
for
one
this.
was 20 million. This one was like 20,000.
1,000, yeah.
20,000 and shot in a week, maybe?
Yes.
Oh, absolutely.
Yes.
All green screen. And Marvel was like, so it can be done. All right, good.
These graphics threw the movie world back 20 years.
This is one of the best, worst movies I've ever seen. Like,
Yes.
it's that good.
Horribly bad.
It's so entertaining. Everything. The dialogue, the acting, the fighting. Oh, the costumes.
Oh, God.
Like, we're watching this, it's like, is this a porn parody of the first movie?
That's...
Mortal Kombat, annihilate the pussy.
And Raiden is the guy who plays Raiden is James Remar or whatever, and like,
Oh, sure.
he was the porn producer in Girl Next Door. Remember the movie Girl Next Door?
Oh, he was the actor that played the
the
porn producer. Oh my god!
And then he was in Sex and the City where he was always fucking Samantha. So it's like all I know him is porn. So when you said that, I was like, that's fucking hilarious.
Yeah,
Oh my god!
Wow. So we're gonna cover that in full. But first, we have to thank a couple new patrons. So thank you to Chris and thank you to Angelo Gaetano III. So thank you very much to those two. Go to patreon.com/Hollywood Hogwash. We're currently we're about to finish up season 4 of The Boys.
Fuck yeah.
There's 2 episodes left we got to watch, and we're doing it this Thursday.
I'm so sad that it's almost coming to an end.
I know, but
And we've got to wait a year, probably?
At least, probably.
I would imagine.
yeah.
Oh.
2025, but man, it's another great season, just like they've always been. So go watch The Boys with us, patreon.com/Hollywood Hogwash. And then we need some ideas for what to do next. There's Batman Caped Crusader that's starting in August. We could actually go back and watch X-Men 97 because that got rave reviews. I know Josh said it was really good. Did you watch it, Aaron?
I didn't.
No, okay. But I mean, everyone's saying it's amazing.
Yeah, that's
Right,
all
Josh?
I've heard.
Yeah, it's very, very good. It's adult oriented for sure.
It's not. Is it rated PG or G or like what's?
I think it's PG-13, but it's like hard PG-13 maybe.
So like TV-14, I guess.
Yeah, it's geared towards adults for sure.
Yeah.
But they know kids are going to be watching.
Yeah, but I mean, it needs to be, right? It's X-Men 97. Who's coming back to watch this? It's
TV
all
14,
all the 30 and 40-year-olds.
Right.
So yeah, we'll do one of those or something, but send in your suggestions at patreon.com/what's wrong with wrestling.
That might be good. Are these episodes? Yeah, they're 30 minutes. So we could do 2 a week.
I mean, we could always do House of the Dragon. I heard that's getting good.
It is. No, Aaron, it's really getting good.
I can't go back. I can't go back. Sorry, it's not gonna happen.
How many did
for
you
me.
watch?
I watched the first season.
Does the wifey like it?
No, she does. She hasn't watched it.
Oh, okay.
No, that was way before. You know,
It's just so much better now. I mean, it got really good. All the dragons are fighting and everything. It's so good now.
well,
So good.
maybe you and Josh could do it.
Sure.
Give Aaron and us a break.
I would go a Josh Joe show. I think that'd be pretty fun.
That would be insane.
He might just murder you without me here. He might just murder you. Yeah,
I just keep muting his mic. It's just the Joe show.
yeah. All right. Let's cover the news and rumors, aka the Hollywood hogwash. Did you guys hear about this?
Oh.
Donald Trump got shot. Did you guys see this?
Oh, what is this? Some kind of SNL skit?
I saw that he fell down.
Come on.
Fell down,
He
bladed.
fell down,
Some
bladed.
kind of SNL sketch.
I mean, I feel
What is
like
this?
obviously this is not Hollywood related, but it feels like you're watching a Hollywood film. Because as soon as I heard it happen, I was like, oh, this is the plot of Machete. Because what happens in Machete, like De Niro's team, like plans a fake assassination attempt to get him sympathy.
Right.
No,
But I feel like we had to talk about it. It's the biggest news
It
ever.
is the most movie thing there is because as soon as he gets up, what does he do? Looks at the hard cam,
Yeah.
puts his fist
The
in
hard
the air,
hard cam.
and he fucking.
There are so
pumps
many
his
great things
fist.
like WWE Hall of Famer No Cells getting shot.
Yeah, right. I thought you were going to say it like that. Like WWE Hall of Famer is in
Yeah.
the news.
Right.
It was, none of it makes any sense.
No.
People coming out saying the shooters, the Secret Service had him in their sights. And they're
Yeah.
like, can we take him down? He's about to shoot the president or ex-president.
No, we want him to.
No.
Let's see what he's up to. Let's see what he's all about.
Like the people that are saying it's a conspiracy, which I think there's a chance that it's all set up, right? There's been plenty of
Hey,
movies where
it totally
this is
could be a false flag operation.
false
for sure.
flag. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like, you know, the fact that where the gunman was, like the closest building, how is there not a Secret Service member like just on that building?
CJ Stroud could have threw a touchdown pass and hit Donald Trump in the head with a football.
150 yards.
I don't know
From
about
where he
150
was.
yards, Josh, but
No.
yeah. No. But then like the fact that the Secret Service just like held him there, didn't rush him into a car, like allowed Trump to pose for
Right.
another person to shoot him.
It's like, wait for the photo op. It's like,
Yeah.
Come on.
And then did you see the 2 female Secret Service agents have like no clue what they're doing? After Trump gets in the car, one of them is like trying to put her gun in a holster but
Yes.
can't do it.
So she
She's
just
like,
pulls
I can't
it
do it.
out.
And then another one doesn't know what to do, so she just looks around and puts on her sunglasses and poses. It's like, what the fuck is that?
There's like one of them just when he first gets up and pumps his
Yeah.
fist. She's
Crazy.
right there.
And then like, is that photo real that shows the bullet like in
Yes.
real time, like barely?
Bush past his ear.
That's insane.
Right.
Yeah. No.
Like
it's
I don't know if
fucking
we know
crazy.
it's real, but I guess they're claiming it's real.
I think it was New York Times or whatever. But no, New York Times have fudged things before. But
Sure.
you know.
It's crazy.
No, and I had read on Reddit today that there was a cart boy or whatever that was at Trump's wherever he was golfing today, and Trump was golfing, and apparently he nailed a putt, and he goes, "The difference between me and the shooter is I don't miss."
That's a completely made up story. That's a completely made up
I'm
story.
just telling you, that's what's on Reddit. So I mean, Reddit is an
Do we
interesting
know?
place.
Do we know like what the motive is yet for the shooter?
I don't.
Or we're never
know.
gonna find out.
Yeah.
Because like, it's funny how it's like, yeah, we killed him after he shot, and it's like, all right, but like, wouldn't you like maybe want to keep him alive to find out? But if it's a setup, obviously not.
That's crazy.
But now Biden's got to get shot for sympathy.
Well,
And then they're gonna be like trading off. They're gonna have like they're gonna both get shot like every week to.
that was the WWE thing. I saw someone say Biden has to do this next week, and it's where Vince gets in.
it's
In
a
the
shout
limo,
off
and the limo explodes.
until someone dies.
Yeah.
No.
I don't know if that's even a real photo. That doesn't. I don't know if that's real. That could be photoshopped as well.
Yeah.
We don't know what's real anymore. in
We
this
don't know
world.
anything.
That's
Earth,
true.
the miniseries.
That whole thing.
It's going to
that-
be a good final episode, guys.
That whole rally could have been AI generated.
That's
for
what
all
I'm
we
saying.
know.
With AI, I mean, who knows what
know.
actually happened?
Sir.
Could have been a fake Trump for all we know.
And the bullet went through his ear apparently, and then killed a rally person
some
behind
guy,
him. Right?
some father,
Some
like
guy.
a 50-year-old dad. Yeah.
yeah,
It's crazy.
That sucks.
Yeah, don't
Yeah.
sit behind the president.
I had seen that apparently Trump posted like some type of what do you call it? Where they raise money for people.
Charity
Yeah, something like that. And it's already raised like $2.5 million or something like
for
that.
that guy's family.
For
Yeah.
them and the victims of the.
We should have made Trump shirts where he's posing, but like we would have made millions already. Like everyone else. Just so many people are selling like Trump shirts.
I know.
Sure.
I know.
But yeah, it's fucking nuts, man. Like, when's the last time a president was attempted? Was it Reagan?
I
Like
think that's
40
what they
years,
said,
right?
Reagan.
So it's been 40 years since the president
Which
had
is
an
insane.
attempt.
That's insane.
But we could.
And
a
they're
long
saying
time.
this kid was a Trump supporter.
No.
Yeah.
How does that make any
And then they
sense?
were
That's
saying
a
that he
media thing.
donated $15 to some type of liberal group or whatever. So I don't know. Like,
Right.
okay,
It makes
$15
no sense.
makes you a liberal supporter, I guess. Whatever. But anyways, no. I think we really could make some Trump shirts. Make them WWE related.
Yeah.
Trump no sells.
Have him holding a title.
Yeah.
Or sell the
hold it.
shirt where Josh is the Secret Service member protecting.
I'll release my image for that. Sure, I'll sign away my waivers.
Is Trump going to sue all these people that are selling his shirts without his permission?
No, Trump is like free
You kidding
publicity,
me,
brother.
Oh, free publicity for sure.
His people probably call everyone. They're like, just give him 50%. I want 50% of the shirt
I
merch.
saw someone
Yeah.
say because the Republican National Convention is today when the podcast
Tomorrow.
releases.
Oh, right.
But they were like, Trump should totally come out to Real American.
I remember seeing because UFC was that night, and they were like, someone was like, "Holy shit, Trump's gonna be at UFC tonight." Like, imagine that he's like missing an ear, and then they sit him next to Mike Tyson, and like Mike Tyson pretends to bite his ear off.
But no,
It's getting exciting though. I mean, if it's July and this is happening, like, what's gonna happen in October, November?
I know it's crazy. It's gonna be a fucking insane couple months.
Yeah.
for sure.
Politics
Lock in,
are-
people.
Politics are fun because it's like, oh my God, what if Trump's president? Well, he already was president. And you know what happened? Nothing. And then Biden was president. You know what happened?
Nothing.
Nothing. I still had to go to fucking work every day.
Yeah.
I still got to feed my family. I still got to do my job. I still got to do podcasts, like 6 a week. So there's a lot I got to do, and nothing ever changes, but they make you seem like the world's going to end if one thing happens or another.
Well, the United States is ending. That's what we do know.
Yes.
And they're making it entertaining at least.
Well,
It's fun.
by either person that gets elected.
Either way, it doesn't matter. That's that much we know. Yeah.
It's all overhyped.
All right. Well, hey, did you guys see the trailer for Captain America: Brave New World? How
Yes.
about that? From presidential assassination attempts to Captain America.
Yep.
Everyone's seen it, right?
There
Yes.
might be an assassination attempt in there. Who knows?
Aaron, you haven't seen it?
Nope.
Oh, wow.
What?
Why?
Andrew,
Haven't seen it.
turn on
What?
the Pisano-tron.
You do a hogwash
Wow.
podcast.
This might be
stay up
worth
to
putting
date.
on the Pisano-tron.
I don't have the Pisano-tron on. No.
I'm sorry, Joe. Can you ever forgive me?
Well, anyways,
Well,
we
you
got
missed
our
some good stuff, Aaron.
first look at Harrison Ford as General Ross, replacing William Hurt, who passed away in 2022. They address the recasting in the trailer, like right away when Sam told Ford, "I'm still getting used to the new look." And then Ford said, "Oh, they told me lose the mustache or lose the election."
Yeah.
Like, that was their way of like tongue-in-cheeking it or whatever. But then at the end of the trailer, they showed a small tease of Harrison Ford as Red Hulk.
Not only,
Catching Captain America's shield and throwing it
Smashing
down.
it down. Yeah.
not only that, a lot of Giancarlo Esposito.
Giancarlo Esposito.
That's right.
Yep.
So much Gus Fring. It was amazing.
Yeah. And fans are speculating on what character he is, but we don't know for sure yet. But I thought the trailer looked good. Like, I don't trust Marvel anymore, but this trailer looked good, and I'm excited for Red Hulk.
Yep.
Harrison Ford as Red Hulk.
I think there's going to be a lot of surprises in this movie, and I think the leader is finally making his debut since the Ed Norton
Yes. Tim Blake Nelson.
Hulk
as the
movie.
leader, yeah.
He's a great actor.
I think this could be a great way for for Bruce Banner to be like, all right, I gotta abandon Smart Hulk. You know, the only way to defeat Red Hulk is bring back the real Hulk.
Smash Hulk.
He's like, I'm a pussy as Smart Hulk. So
He is.
I know.
Yeah.
Of course.
So let's hope that's the case. But the poster for this movie's cool. Has everyone seen the poster?
Yes.
It's Red Hulk like holding the shield.
Oh, yeah.
Like just his hand.
Crunching
Oh, my
it. Yeah.
God.
Yeah, it's really cool.
That's awesome.
So this was this was exciting. You know, like it looks
like,
good.
Yeah, it looks like there's an assassination attempt and he gets hit. And
Yeah.
maybe he needs to take the Hulk formula to survive.
Right.
I don't know.
Well, this character always wanted it, you know,
Yeah.
from like the fucking movie, like,
Right.
so
Right.
maybe just always wanted to be Hulk.
Of course.
But it's interesting because with Marvel recasting General Ross, many fans are wondering why couldn't they just recast T'Challa for Black Panther? You know?
I think because that's too big. Like that's too important.
Right.
Because William Hurt is just like a side character, was always just a side character.
And Chadwick was such a big part too.
Plus, the only person you can get to really replace someone like that's young and hip was already in the movie as a villain.
Yeah.
Michael B. Jordan.
Sure.
You're not gonna put Denzel in that kind of role.
Well, obviously not. But
So
you
I
could find
think-
another black man in their 30s that could do it.
I'm sure. I'm just saying it was too much of a main character, so they moved on.
They should have just waited to make another Black Panther movie instead of rushing it out there.
Well, that's for sure. Yeah.
You could have recast him by now because time, everyone, forgives.
Yeah.
It's like, well, it's been 4 years, so we could do it now.
Right.
I mean, yeah, now we know we're that movie wasn't very good.
The second one.
Black Panther 2.
Yeah.
No. Also, the trailer for Gladiator 2 dropped last week. Denzel Washington and Pedro Pascal play supporting roles. And it looks like we got boat wars in the Coliseum. That was in the trailer.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was a little bit confused because I'd seen that apparently this is one of the most disliked movie trailers on YouTube. And I was like, it seems like a pretty decent movie.
Yeah, I don't know why either. Maybe just because Russell Crowe's not in it.
Trolls, maybe.
But,
I don't know.
obviously he can't
But
be.
it seemed interesting. Pedro Pascal, I mean, yes, please.
The main character is like an actor. I don't even know who the actor is. Like the guy that plays the main character in Gladiator 2. But whatever. It's Ridley Scott. He's desperate. Ridley Scott has had like 5 box office bombs in a row. And like this is his last chance, I feel.
Yeah.
No one saw House of Gucci. Napoleon sucked.
Does this
he made
start
another
right after
King
the last
Arthur
one?
movie. It was terrible.
Fucked up.
Does it
the
kinda start
Prometheus
after the last one?
movies.
It's after the last
Like
one.
right after.
It's right
It looked
after.
like. Oh, that's so awesome. Yeah, the boat wars. So Pedro's the bad guy?
I guess.
Yeah, I don't know.
Or maybe as a face turn.
Maybe.
Right.
Maybe.
Yeah. But looks interesting. Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Love the first
Ridley
movie.
Scott's been on he's had a lot of misses lately.
Yeah.
But yeah, all right. Also, Will Ferrell
Yeah.
was on the Messy podcast and spoke about his experience with James Caan on the set of Elf. Ferrell said Caan found him truly annoying on the set and told Will multiple times that he's not funny, like to his face. It's like, you're not funny. I don't understand what people like about you. However, after Caan saw the film, he changed his mind and said Will Ferrell is brilliant. Like he was like, I didn't get it while we were filming, but now that I see it, like it was brilliant.
You
But
never know
now
with
through
Will
the magic-
Ferrell. Like I feel like sometimes he'll say things that are just wacky and then just to get a rise.
You could see a guy like James Caan. He doesn't seem like a guy
just
that
a
likes
guy.
goofy humor,
Right.
you know?
he
Serious,
was in
whatever.
a goofy movie. Did
And
you
like-
read the script before?
Right, yeah, exactly. It's like the Tommy Lee Jones, Jim Carrey thing, you know?
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
I can't sanction your buffoonery. And Jim Carrey's like, you know what movie we're making?
It's not even the first or second one.
No. Also, Emma Roberts did an interview with Variety where she blamed Madam Web's flop on internet culture.
Oh, boy.
And the need for everything being made into a joke.
Oh boy.
Yeah, no, you guys made that movie a joke yourselves.
Wait.
Absolutely.
Zero self-awareness.
When did Avengers Endgame become a joke? When
Yeah.
did that become a joke?
Right.
So she's saying it's our fault that Madam Web's
It's
on?
the internet.
It's our fault.
Okay,
We're on the internet.
Go fuck yourself.
It's our fault. Yeah.
It's like the Bill Burr thing. The movie, women didn't go see this movie.
No,
Like it's
no one
our
did.
like it's our fault
Right.
that Madam Web didn't make any money.
She didn't. Say, to be fair, she didn't say like it was the men or anything, but she just
No,
blamed
Aaron
internet
just went
culture. Yeah.
I mean, like, you remember that other superhero movie where they don't get into the costume until the last 30 seconds of the film? Neither do I.
No.
Neither do I.
I mean, yeah. Look, just go back and watch our review of Madam Web. It's fucking terrible.
Very bad.
Like Mortal Kombat Annihilation, I'd rather watch that.
Okay, fair enough. Yes, I'd rather watch that too. Yeah, okay. All right. I see you. I see your point.
Also, in a recent interview, Norman Reedus said he wants to play Daryl Dixon for 6 to 7 more years.
No.
Is he currently
What?
playing him
Don't.
Yeah.
anywhere? He's
Yeah,
got his own
he's
little
got
show.
his own show, right?
You watched any of that?
No,
No.
Is he that hard up for money?
I don't know. I think
I
he's
doubt
just
it.
he's rolling in it now.
Yeah.
You know, he's got all that Walking Dead money.
Plus, you'd have to. I'm sure he's making plenty in his new show.
Mm-hmm.
You wouldn't do it if you're the main character.
Plus, doesn't he have a motorcycle show there? He has like a show where he rides motorcycles.
Yeah, I think
like
he
a reality
does.
show.
Yes, I think
So
he does.
AMC's like been all in on him for a while. But you know,
I mean, of all the franchises to just let die at this point.
oh my God, they won't let it die. Also, Alec Baldwin's manslaughter case for the fatal shooting of Helena Hutchins in 2021 was dismissed after prosecutors were accused of hiding evidence.
What?
So he got off.
Well, they did. They intentionally like took evidence and filed it in another case, so the defense couldn't like review it or prepare any kind of defense against
What
it.
do we know? What it was?
It was bullets, I think.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like physical bullet evidence from the scene.
Interesting. Well, good job, dummies. But Alec Baldwin's free. We're still probably not going to really see him in much. I can't imagine he's going to.
I
Is
always
that
thought
movie coming out or did they scrap it?
I don't
Rust.
know. I think it's still coming out, but
I thought from day one this case was the craziest shit. It's like, imagine you take your kid to the doctor and the doctor prescribes medicine. You give the medicine to your kid and your kid dies, and then you like go on trial for murder. You got to be able to trust the experts on shit like that.
Hold on, Aaron.
Like they
Hold
had
on.
they had an armorer on
You
set.
still don't aim a gun at anyone if you're not intending to killing them. Now, when they say action and you see a gun go off, usually it's not aimed at anyone. He walked right up to her, pointed at her, and pulled the trigger. You just don't do that. You know gun safety. You just don't do that.
But this wasn't an actress though. This was like
was the
what,
cinematographer,
director?
I
Yeah.
think.
Yeah. So was he aiming at her, or was he just like he happened to be?
he was aiming at the camera and she was behind the camera or next
Oh.
to the camera.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. But that's the other question is like, I know like that's a set rule. Like even when it's supposed to be a fake gun, just for safety, you don't point it at anyone.
Yeah.
But if you're doing a take where you're shooting a gun right into the
Right.
into the camera,
I mean, if the scene calls
who's filming
for
that? Is it a remote camera then?
I would hope. I'd step aside.
Yeah.
Sure.
But that's kind of.
But
my
again, you
point,
think
is-
like no one's gonna think there's a real gun on set.
right, and
Yeah.
I mean, the point is, multiple people failed safety protocols in this process.
Yeah.
Again, they were already protesting.
Should he have not?
But it still
you know-
is. It still is manslaughter. Like if I was like, "Hey, look, I got this fake gun," and then it's real, and I shoot and kill you. That's manslaughter.
I
huh?
think the biggest thing that people had a problem with when all this happened is that he emphatically came out and was like, "I didn't kill anyone."
Yeah.
When he,
3 years.
you kind of did kill somebody, buddy.
Yeah.
He just didn't want to take any responsibility at all.
Well, and then he told the cops when he first spoke to them that he pulled the trigger, and then after that, he said he didn't pull the trigger. So there was a lot of that. It's like obviously you pulled the trigger, bro. But I guess his lawyer was like, "Don't admit that you pulled the trigger." Do we have anything else? We'll get to the RIPs last because there are a lot of them. But for now, do we have anything else?
Yeah, I did want to share that Kevin Feige had some quotes to IGN about the upcoming Deadpool movie.
Okay.
And I thought it was pretty funny. He was like, I know what pegging is. It's in the first Deadpool movie. But there were people I work with who didn't know what it was, so I had to explain it to them.
Yeah, I saw that too. It's weird.
And he also kind of downplayed the cocaine thing. He's like, we're open to anything. Maybe I'm slightly prudish when it comes to drug use. But I was like, it's not that funny. I thought it was pretty funny, though.
Sure.
I don't know. He was no selling it, so.
Yeah, there was. They also showed the first 35 minutes of Deadpool and Wolverine somewhere at some convention or something.
How long?
First
35 minutes.
What?
Yeah.
Holy crap.
And like IGN, like someone at IGN, like people at IGN saw it and they were like, "It's fucking amazing." So they're
Everyone
hyping the
you
shit out
hear
of it.
from says it's good.
Yeah,
It's good.
we're still waiting for like the
Rotten Trust.
Are there any Rotten Tomatoes ratings out? Usually you hear about
It's
it as
2
soon as
weeks
that
away,
happens.
right? I think maybe next week I might get some stuff.
Right.
I guess, yeah. What else we got?
I don't know. I just had one other thing. I thought this was pretty interesting. Someone was saying for a new Superman movie idea, it should be about Clark Kent, more about that the CIA is trying to kill Superman, but not because he's an alien, more because that Clark Kent's a really good journalist, and they keep on failing because and they're trying to figure out why he's failing or why the CIA is failing.
It's an interesting angle.
I don't think that's the movie James Gunn is making, though.
No, but I thought that was kind of interesting, like another take on
Especially
Superman.
when he's putting it seems like he's putting 20 superheroes in that fucking movie.
It does seem like there's a lot of
Like
different
when you're putting
superheroes.
Booster Gold in, and
Right.
then it's like, wow, scraping the bottom of the barrel.
Come on, Booster Gold's a good character. He's not bad,
Okay.
but I'm looking forward to it. Okay, all right, I'm done talking.
I don't
Anything
like
else?
his emblem. Like, it doesn't look like an S. It's like, don't fuck up the one thing on the costume.
They've
like
all
just
had.
like a
I mean, even
slash.
There's been different versions of the
know.
the
logo.
Henry Cavill one was like a fancy.
It's still an S, though.
Yeah.
Anyway.
What else?
I had a couple things. So the Acolyte had been shit on hard, really, really bad. So I had to check it out. Had to see what the deal was. I gave it 3 episodes. It's atrociously bad. It's so boring.
Sure.
Like, here's the problem. Every good movie and show has to start from a place of, hey, I've got a great idea for a story.
Yeah.
And then when movies like the all-female Ghostbusters fail, it's because they clearly started from a place of, we want an all-female Ghostbusters team. Now let's come up with a story to fit that. You can't do it opposite. And
Yeah.
they clearly just started from we want a Jedi that's a female, non-white actress. Now let's write a story for her. It's just boring. It's so dumb.
What time
There's
is it in? Do
lesbian
we know?
witches.
Oh, God. What time, like, period is it compared to all the movies?
It's like 100 years before, like, all the shit we've seen. It's like nobody's like nobody you know is in the show.
It's like another galaxy even further away.
It's
A longer time ago.
Longer time ago.
so if I hear something that somehow it dramatically gets better in later episodes, maybe I'll watch the rest. But
I don't think it does.
Sucked ass.
Yeah.
It was bad. I also finally got around to seeing Godzilla -1.
Oh, you did?
I remember you said you loved it, and Andrew said he loved the Godzilla scenes, but the rest was pretty boring.
Yeah.
I liked it. It was
Yeah.
good. I agree. There were definitely some slow spots. They could have cut some scenes, but overall, I liked it. I thought it
It
was
had a
pretty
good
solid.
twist at the end. It was like a good story.
I think Andrew was right about the twist that you see coming a mile away. It was super obvious.
Both of them.
Super obvious.
There were 2 that were so obvious.
Right. But it was good. I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
It was pretty
He was
solid.
super scary in it. Yeah.
That was what was great about it, was how fucking he was like
Yes.
scary for the first time ever, really.
He was,
And I don't think this is a spoiler alert. The movie's been out long enough and it was in the beginning of the movie, but seeing like a not so giant Godzilla like on the beach fight the guys at first, that was
more
so cool.
manageable size.
A manageable size
Yeah.
Godzilla. Like, I thought that was great.
Yep. Anything else?
I have one more thing.
All right.
We have. Hold on. Let me pull this up here. We have a countdown.
Oh, wow.
Jericho's coming? All right.
We are 5 days away
Yeah.
from the sequel to the greatest movie that's ever been
Oh,
made,
you fucking troll.
Twister. We're almost there, guys.
I thought it's a reboot.
We're almost there. No, it's a sequel.
It is a sequel?
Yeah.
Oh.
Tell us more about it.
Whose child is in it? Is it his or her child?
I have no
or their
idea.
child?
Do you know the plot or anything?
But I've been hearing there have been some
Oh,
Go ahead.
fuck you.
Wow.
Josh me.
how dare you?
How dare you, Josh? me.
troll with the countdown.
There's been good advanced reviews though. So I think Variety said it's the best movie since Top Gun Maverick.
No way.
Really?
Telling you.
Wait a second. I'm new to the party here. Aaron, did you say that it was the greatest movie of all time?
I'm trolling.
Got a
Obviously,
7 out of 10. It's not
it's
bad.
a great movie.
It's not bad for IMDb.
79% on Rotten Tomatoes from
Not
38
bad.
critics. So yeah.
Yeah, I got 8 out
Well,
of 10.
maybe
from
maybe
Collider.
Variety just really loves that actor because he's in Twisters and Top Gun Maverick. What's his name?
Sorry, it was the Telegraph that said that. My
Oh,
bad.
Telegraph.
Is it in your top 5, Aaron?
Glenn Powell. I guess they like Glenn Powell because they like Top Gun Maverick and Twisters.
Well, here's where they get mad at me. I've got 2 different. There's best and then there's favorite.
His favorite then. His
I think
favorite.
they can be 2 different things. And favorite, yeah. Favorite top 5.
I'll go see this with you if you can't find anyone to go see it. Because I love
They
Twister.
probably can't. There probably won't be anyone. Yeah, that's true. Like,
I
no
love
one's gonna-
Twister. I just saw it again recently. Like
Were
this
you gonna
past
be
week.
like, did you guys rent out the theater? No, we just lucked out. There's no one here. It's funny.
Fucking movie's so much
when
fun.
the Twister hits the outdoor theater, it is amazing.
Hey, we just decided.
already here.
We decided today, like, because every week there's an issue with like us picking movies. We all like argue over what movie to watch. So finally, I was just like, how about we just, every week it's someone's turn, So like one week it'll be Joe's, then Josh, and then Aaron will pick Twister, and then we'll just get this fucking thing over with already.
Wonderful Life coming soon.
and here's my.
No, Wonderful Life is banned.
What? You said I could pick.
I said you can't pick that one.
You can't pick that. And I think if we can set it up this way,
Yeah.
everyone gets here. The 3 that didn't pick it step out. That person goes in and sets the movie up, and then we all sit down and they go, "What are we watching?" And here we go. That'd be a nice surprise.
Sure.
If we can make that happen.
Yeah.
And it's on a free streaming service, obviously.
Yeah. Right.
You've only paid for a couple. You've had to pay for a couple, right?
Yeah.
Because not everything's everywhere.
Well, let me just say, Annihilation's available nowhere. So,
Did you pay for this?
yeah, it's fine.
God.
After seeing it, I wish I fucking bought it. Honestly, is there a steelbook? I'll get the steelbook. Please make the steelbook. Oh, 4K! Wow, 4K!
They probably charge a lot for it, right?
It's in 4K. As if that means anything with this piece of shit.
In 1 month, an actor's gonna get a royalty for 1 cent. Oh shit! I haven't had a royalty
Yeah.
in 5 years.
We're watching the movie like, fuck, it looks so terrible. It's in 4K. What are you talking about?
How bad would those graphics look in 4K?
I mean, it said HD when I hit it. It was like, this is HD.
Oh, it's a lot of D.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
D's nuts.
I should have bought it. I'm gonna watch this thing again at some point.
What was?
How long do you have to watch it?
How long? Oh, 48 hours.
You get a couple more.
What was the movie that you bought like one day before we actually watched it?
Oh, Running Man.
Right.
Because there's the steelbook, and I was like, I love this movie, so I might as well get the steelbook.
Oh, is there a
Steelbook-
steelbook of this?
What? They just joked about that,
Did you
Josh.
just
Oh,
not
shit.
get...
I didn't
What
hear
are you
that.
doing? Will you
I'm
turn
sorry.
his computer off?
I was laughing
Turn
too
his
much.
computer off.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's shut it down,
I was
Josh.
laughing too much.
Yeah, all
I'm
right,
sorry.
there you go.
All right, I guess we can move on to the RIPs because there are a lot.
I know. Bad week.
RIP to Shelley Duvall from The Shining.
Yep.
RIP to Richard Simmons.
Oh.
I think just for that, we should watch Nutty Professor in his honor.
Oh my God, that was
Eddie
great.
Murphy.
Yeah.
I have to ask Aaron, as a huge Eddie Murphy fan, like, what do you think of the Nutty Professor movies? Because I saw them when I was a kid and I loved them, but they are for kids.
They are for kids. I mean, when I first saw, we were probably teenagers when we saw it.
Well, I was not. I was like a kid. I think it was like 96, so I was 10.
I mean, I thought it was funny, but it was sad seeing him not be like edgy Eddie anymore.
When I was a kid, I loved those two movies.
Because
loved them.
I grew up.
I think
with
they're
all
great.
Yeah.
the Beverly Hills Cop and all of those.
Right.
Still haven't watched the Beverly Hills Cop movie, the new one.
Oh shit, that's right. I forgot that came
I
out.
know. It snuck out.
Well,
I'm just excited. It's always a fan of those.
pick
Third one was
it
second.
one of these weeks.
Maybe.
Also, RIP to Shannon Doherty from 90210.
Our House.
Mallrats. That's where I know her from the most.
Of course. She was always a little controversial. She was always the bitch on set, some people would say.
Oh, yeah. She got blacklisted a long time ago.
I think it was mostly for her coming out as a Republican. I think Hollywood shut her down. But yeah, she was always, and Charmed, right? She was in Charmed. So yeah. Yeah, 53. Sad.
Cancer.
Super young, breast cancer.
Also, Dr. Ruth. Dr. Ruth died.
Aren't you surprised she's
That
still
old,
alive?
Like, really?
She was
we
like
thought she died 20 years ago.
96, I think, or something. Yeah.
Had no idea.
I was like, wow.
Crazy. And then final one, R.I.P. Redbox. Redbox died.
What's that?
Redbox is shutting down after 22 years.
That
Seriously?
was a slow death for sure.
They
Wow.
declared bankruptcy, and now it's like, yeah, we're done.
So we've seen not only the death of physical media,
Yeah.
video stores, we're seeing the death of physical media, period.
Yeah, I'm the only one keeping it alive, apparently.
Yeah.
Finally.
Andrew and a steel.
I gotta get the
Steelbook.
Annihilation Steelbook if they make it.
You should get the steelbook of the Redbox documentary that they're going to come out with.
Right? Yeah, sure.
Just buy that.
I feel like Steelbooks now are like baseball cards. Like there's still a number of people that go buy them. Because again, that Oppenheimer one was so hard to get. Because I didn't get it when it first came out. So then like, it became this rare item. And now they're selling for a lot of money on eBay.
I assume they just do really limited runs of those.
Sure.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
But they restocked it a couple times because it was so popular. But yeah, RIP Redbox. I mean, I haven't used Redbox in fucking forever. Just go online. It's easier.
Yep.
All right, I guess we could move on to Mortal Kombat.
Annihilation.
Yeah, the music starts right away, just like in the first movie. Like before you even get to .01.
New Line Cinema.
Yeah.
Or whatever.
Mortal Kombat. Oh god, and like almost everyone has been recast.
Yep.
Only Liu Kang and Katana
Yep.
are the same actors.
Yep.
Opening credits with fire. They recap the first movie, but with new Raiden's voice.
Right.
And I have to say, this new Raiden, like, this is one thing that's a downgrade from the first movie. Because
my
new
God.
Raiden sucks.
Christopher Lambert was amazing.
The whole movie, I'm waiting for him to say the fucking line. Like, this is a direct sequel. This is not a reboot.
No.
This is a direct sequel. Literally starts 1 second after the fucking first movie ends. Immediately starts where the last movie ends. And not one time did he go, I don't think so.
And not only that, they recasted the actors.
Yeah.
And they also recasted the clothes that they were wearing.
Yes.
They're all wearing different outfits, even though it's 1 second after. You couldn't have looked at the last movie and saw what they were wearing. Red shirt, red shirt. Nope.
You just showed us the last movie.
I know.
Just
yeah.
showed us
what they were wearing.
So yeah, just, it starts off with Shao Kahn showing up with ninjas falling from the sky.
It was raining ninjas. That's how the movie opens. Raining ninjas.
Yeah. We've got new horrible fighters. We got Goro with tits. Mm-hmm. We got a centaur guy, like centaur devil guy.
Yep.
Who else? I don't even fucking remember.
Baron
at this
Corbin
moment.
was there.
Baron Corbin. All right.
Yeah,
Who was Baron Corbin?
he was the main guy.
Shao Kahn?
Shao Kahn.
Shao Kahn was Baron Corbin.
Yeah.
I guess that makes sense. Yeah. So Emperor Shao Kahn, he says he's going to destroy the world in 6 days. And then we do a tight shot on Johnny Cage, who says, this is not good.
This is not good.
The world will end in 6 days. Dang it.
No.
No. And then Katana sees that her mother is alive and with Shao Kahn. And this is a scene that I've seen years ago. Like it's on YouTube as like one of the worst lines in movie history. So that's why I was excited to see this.
Let me deliver the katana line. Then you do the next one.
Go for it. Yeah.
Mother, you're alive.
Too bad you will die.
Perfection.
Classically awful.
Amazing. We have also so many unnecessary flips.
Oh,
It seems like
so many flips.
it was almost like a play where like anytime someone had a line, it's like, oh, I have to flip first. I have to flip into the scene and then say my line.
I was going to save this to the end, but since you're talking about it,
Yeah.
I want everyone's guess. How many front or back flips are in this movie?
Oh my God.
Everyone think of a number before someone starts it. Let me know when everyone has their number.
All right.
I've got a number.
Okay.
Like,
Aaron, just let me know if you have your number.
okay, I got it.
Everyone has one. Josh, what do you have?
123.
That's okay. Aaron?
Oh, 475.
Stop. Okay, those are ridiculous numbers.
Were they?
$1.
That is correct.
I was going to say 80.
Okay, so I guess you guys, I thought you guys would be way less than the actual number.
I felt like
It's
every
only 90 minutes.
I felt like every shot there was a flip, Joe. I'm sorry.
Are you sure you counted them all, Joe?
No, I didn't count them. I just saw this online.
And
but
this is the whole movie. They're always flipping.
They're constantly flipping. Every line, it's like, "Don't fail me, don't fail me, son. I will not fail you, father. You
Aaron
better
said-
not fail me, son. Good."
Aaron said every 15 seconds someone's flipping.
Absolutely.
400. The answer is 54, and I thought that was a lot. Like that's one every like 90 seconds.
It
someone's
seems
flipping.
like that's
Seems
not
low.
enough. It
Seems
seems
low.
low.
It's like speed.
Especially like when the ninjas fall from the sky in the beginning, they're all flipping.
They're flipping
I don't know
down
if
to
they're-
earth.
That's like 100 ninjas. That's 100 flips right there.
Oh, I see what it is. They're just counting the one flip down instead of counting each flip.
If they all consecutively flip, that's one flip.
That might count as one flip.
There was easily 100 flips
I mean,
just
like-
in the scene alone.
I think it was 54.
Hey,
but
what are
it's
you
funny.
doing here? What are you doing here? Let's team up. Like that was every fucking line.
Yeah.
Hold on, you flipped. So now I got to flip.
Jax, you're under this tarp. What are you doing? I'm stuck on this skirty. Did you flip and go back in the holster? Yes.
Are you here to help us and save us from Shao Kahn?
Yes. It literally was that bad, yeah.
So Raiden finally decides to get involved after essentially doing nothing in the first movie.
Well,
You know?
he was like, I can't get involved.
But now he's like,
But-
you broke the rules. And this guy's not doing the Christopher Lambert voice.
No.
He's not talking like that. He's just like, you know,
Hey,
you guys
My name's Tom.
you guys broke the rules.
Yeah.
I'm supposed to be Asian, whatever. So he kicks some ass, and then Shao Kahn whips Sonya's legs and pulls her to him. Johnny charges at Shao Kahn, but Kahn easily knocks him down. And then Shao Kahn threatens to kill Cage, but Raiden says, "Trade me for Johnny Cage." And Shao Kahn's like, "You got it," and just snaps Johnny Cage's neck. He's dead right off the bat.
Yep.
It occurred to me partway through the movie, this whole movie is like watching a Power Rangers episode.
Yeah.
Like with the acting, it's just
It is that
felt
bad.
really Power Rangers.
It is that
But
bad.
like
And the-
Johnny Cage, who he defeated Goro,
Right, he
in
was
the
one of
last
the
movie,
biggest characters.
and instantly
was-
he's gone.
Well, that was the other thing. Either people were too easily killed, or it was too difficult to kill them.
They're like, "Hey, you're the new Johnny Cage. Oh, that's great. He was like the biggest star in the last movie." Yeah, well, you gotta put Shao Kahn over today, everybody.
And then
oh shit,
Wait, do that again to me? Like, you're Johnny Cage.
you're Johnny Cage. Oh no, he's dead.
Johnny Cage watched the movie afterwards. Like, you know what? Not bad. Fair.
Yeah, Shao Kahn goes. That's it. He's dead. And then he says, "In 6 days, you will all bow to me." It's like, why wait?
Yeah.
You're here.
You're doing pretty
Everyone's
well.
here now.
Yeah.
He just snapped someone's neck. It was barely an inconvenience.
You've got momentum.
He has
Yeah.
an army behind him.
I
Yeah.
don't get it.
And he's like, all right, I'll catch y'all guys in 6 days, bro.
See you in 6 days.
They kept saying they fell for our trap. It's like, no, you're right there. Just murder them.
See you in 6 days, yet everywhere they go, he is.
He's there. Yes.
He's there. And then Khan like gives Raiden like a Hadouken! Like a Street Fighter Ryu blast. So there's that. And then Raiden and Sonya, Kang, and Katana escape into like a tomb. And Kang's like, "We won the tournament. We should be safe." And Raiden's like, "Well, they broke the rules. What are you gonna do?"
It's that easy. Well, when you're a bad guy.
You got to do it like James Gandolfini. Come on.
What are you gonna do?
What are you going to do?
By the way, that was one of the best
Oh,
memes
right.
for Trump, which was it was Gandolfini in a Trump wig, and then from now on every day is a gift, because that's when Tony got shot in this.
You know what? And the funny thing about Trump probably really does think that. And just like Tony, and in 5
He
days,
won't change
he'll
at
be
all.
back to normal.
He's gonna kill his nephew and kill his friends and everything.
Right.
He thinks about killing Giuliani on a boat because he talks too much. Amazing.
Really? For sure.
So then Sonya Blade says she was just like earlier, like they keep using her as like this damsel in distress. Like Shao Kahn just grabs her like, "Come here, woman." And then she goes, if anyone's going to kill Khan, it's going to be me. And they all should have just done like a laugh take at her. Like, are you fucking kidding me?
And because she didn't, right?
No.
Yeah, no.
Raiden says they aren't ready to face Khan yet. And then he's like, all right, now let's get in this stupid giant ball that will take you anywhere in the world in seconds.
Yeah.
And
it wasn't seconds. It was about a minute of rolling.
It was so long.
I feel like I saw one of these things on American Gladiators or something.
Raiden, so first Sonya gets in there and she grabs onto the bar and she's like, okay, I'm ready. And then Raiden's like, all right, let's go.
So do they get on
Like
the bar?
presses his cock right up to her and he's like, let's do this.
It's like that South Park when Mr. The teacher when he makes that
Mr.
gyroscope
Garrison.
bite.
Yeah, something that fucks you in the ass while you. Does it have to fuck you in the ass? Well, no, it doesn't have to. No. This could have been a perfect moment where she's like, "Can you give me some space?" I don't think so.
No, it doesn't work with any
And then,
space.
and then just rolls. And then Kang and Katana get in another one, and they roll, and it's like, oh, it takes you anywhere in the world in seconds. Yet, like, they jump out of a thing and go into another, and then all of a sudden there's lava, and she's like, hurry, move this way to avoid the lava. And it's like, what?
Very strange.
This thing's not going that fast.
So did they get into it and go, all right, New York, Grand Central Station. Powers in there.
You want to get a slice before we fight this guy? Let's go get a slice.
Beep, boop, boop. What's happening?
Like, Raiden, did you just go beep, bop, boop?
Yeah.
Yes, I did.
Like, did they watch Running Man where it's like, all right, get in the little roller coaster, it takes you to the game?
Oh, my God. That was amazing.
Oh, God.
Ball. Scarlett Johansson's bedroom. Go.
Yeah.
Yeah. So then we have Shao Kahn talking to his father. He's like, Father, Earth is under attack, and it's glorious. And then his father's like, did you make Raiden beg for his life? And then Khan flips forward. So it's like, did you make Raiden beg for his life? Raiden is no concern to us. And then his father just like does this, like flies forward to him, like right into the camera. And he's like, do not underestimate the power of the human spirit. It's like, right, sure.
I feel like I was...
You guys have magical powers. They don't.
Yeah.
It's over.
No, come on. If humans, they get together. They're so hard to kill.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Reminds me of in the Pearl Harbor. Remember the movie Pearl Harbor with Ben Affleck and Matt Damon?
Luckily, no.
Where you didn't see it?
It's not great, but I remember it a little bit.
Pearl Harbor.
The Japanese attack Pearl Harbor. And
I'm
then
familiar with the story.
And then one of the Japanese guys, he's like talking to his general. He was like, this is a brilliant strategy, Admiral. And the Admiral says, no, all I've done is awoken the sleeping giant. It's like, what? Why would you do this? He might as well be like, they're probably going to make an A-bomb and drop it on us for this. It's like, yeah, brilliant job. Right. Like, it just makes no sense.
Yeah.
So then we have Liu Kang and Katana arrive wherever the fuck they're supposed to be. And Kang and Katana have this, like, romance thing that they didn't have in the last movie. Right?
No.
It's a different actor, so you got a little bit harder in this one.
No, they're the only two same actors.
Oh, they're
No,
the
I thought
same.
they were like,
I thought it was just Liu Kang.
kind of maybe, no?
I don't remember that. No, I don't think so. I don't think so. And he tells her, he's like, I've lost my brother. I'm not going to lose you too. And they're about to kiss. It's like, you've known her for 10 hours.
I think that was their first kiss, Andrew. That
They were about to.
Yeah.
But then it gets interrupted by what looks like the monster from Predator, but it's not Predator. It's Smoke from Mortal Kombat.
Yep.
And Smoke shoots a missile at Kang, but Kang does this horrible backflip to avoid it. Like, it was so obvious he was on wires. And they just, like,
For
fucking...
sure, yeah. So how do they know wherever they're going, all these people just randomly show up?
I don't know.
I don't know.
No, that doesn't work. But
Yeah, no.
no, I never can understand where anyone is in this movie. Like, it's just...
And then they just automatically find them like homing pigeons. It's very strange.
I guess. Then Sub-Zero flies in
Flies.
like Iceman, freezes Smoke. Freezes Smoke, and then Kang kicks him to break Smoke into pieces. And then Kang tells Sub-Zero, I killed you. But Sub-Zero says, you killed my older brother. And it was like, all right, at least they're doing some of the video game shit. You know, like at least they're doing that. At least it's not Sub-Zero under mind control.
A lot of brothers, a lot of mothers. Yeah.
Yeah. Then Sub-Zero makes an ice bridge, even though it's like a 10-foot gap. Liu Kang's like, yeah, I mean, cool, I could have jumped over that. I'm fucking Liu Kang, but thanks, you know?
Double flipped it.
Double flip.
I think that was the problem. It would have been a double flip, and he had to do it in one flip, so he needed something to land on.
Yeah.
And then Scorpion shows up, and he's like, you also killed my older brother. No, that's what he should have said, because what happened to Scorpion in the last movie? Oh, he was blown to bits.
Exploded.
He exploded.
His head exploded, and then he
And then
exploded.
his body exploded.
Yes.
Now he's back with no explanation. Amazing.
Just so that one time in this film they can do, come here.
Yeah. Oh, God. So they fight, and then Scorpion does his teleportation trick to grab Katana and dip. And we never see Scorpion again.
Like they thought he was gone, then all of a sudden he's behind her and he's like,
Yeah.
and he grabs her and leaves.
And he goes, suckers.
Oh, right. Suckers.
You're right. That is the last time we see him.
What's the... Why,
That's crazy.
Why did we see all these other shitty Mortal Kombat characters? Why does Shao Kahn have all these as Centaur? Like, no one gives a fuck about any of these people. Why is Scorpion not with them?
Fimo Goro, who dies, you know.
Yeah.
But
Scorpion is by far the most famous and popular character. He should have been the hero.
Right.
Why is he not the hero? No one played as Liu Kang.
Then even worse, like you actually have like a character like Sub-Zero that actually can talk, and Kang's like, oh fuck, what do we do, Sub-Zero? And then Sub-Zero leaves. Why did they both leave from this movie?
The two most popular characters.
No, we need Sonya Blade and Katana. That's what we want to see.
Right.
Sonya Blade, Katana, the fucking Centaur guy. Like we don't care about any of these people.
Right. They should have had the thing where like they got resurrected to help the good guys now because you
Yeah.
want to see that.
Sure.
You want to
It did-
see them be the best.
Like, why is like Sub-Zero should be in the final fight scene? He's with the good guys,
Right.
and Scorpion's with the bad guys.
Well, it seemed like Raiden sent them there so they could get extra training, but they were like their training partners.
I don't know.
I'm very confused. I don't know.
Hey, Scorpion's alive. Oh, Sub-Zero's brother, and they're gone.
They're gone.
To never be seen again.
Interesting.
What? I just don't get it. Doesn't make sense.
nope.
So then Raiden brings Sonya to a medical research facility in Hawaii, which that sounds like a Vince McMahon wrote that in.
Oh boy.
And she's sent there to free Jax. He's like on this bed. No, go ahead. What were you going to say? Because I'm very confused about this.
I was just going to say Jax is hood as shit in this movie. Oh my God.
She was freeing him?
But was he captive?
No.
He was the only person in the medical research
the only one
The
there.
only one anywhere.
He's just like, hey, what's up? I'm just chilling. It's like, what's
There was
happening?
a sheet over his head, right?
Yeah.
She just pulls it down. He's like, oh, hey, man.
I took a monster fart and everybody just fucking left.
And then she's like, I
Say
can't.
it, Sonya.
And then she's
What's up?
like, I can't do it. And he's like, that's fine. And just breaks free.
Yeah.
It's like you could have done that this whole time
Right.
with your fucking metal arms. I don't even know why he's there.
How did she know he was there? Because she just parted ways with him right before
The first movie.
the first movie,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. So she has not been home.
No.
I don't know. So then Cyrax bursts in the building, and he's like a yellow predator.
Oh, Bumblebee, you mean?
Bumblebee, yeah.
Bumblebee.
The face like is so
Oh
like
my
the
God.
same thing. So I guess they copied Mortal Kombat, really.
Yeah.
So he bursts in, he shoots these exploding balls at them from his chest.
God, imagine like Optimus walks in.
You just got bald.
Autobots.
Yeah. And then he slowly walks towards them and they play rip-off Terminator music.
Yeah.
It's like
Chun-chun-chun. 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 Chun-chun-chun.
then Cyrax breaks the glass above them, and Jax and especially Sonya overreact to it. Like just like, ah! Then Jax fights Cyrax while Sonya fights random ninjas. And in the shots where Sonya is fighting the ninjas,
So good.
you can see Jax and Cyrax in the background play fighting.
Like literally
Play fighting.
Yeah,
Like
stand-ins.
Cyrax is doing these like jump kick, like these playful jump kicks, like yeah, and we're fighting, and we're doing it, and yeah, and got it.
They're just doing it in place.
It's so fucking weird.
You
They
gotta
needed-
rewind it just to see
It
show
was
us again.
hilarious. I was like, what? I was like, wait, what the fuck are they doing?
Everyone's like, hiya.
Don't worry, no one's gonna. Yeah,
You go to crash
good ones. Yeah, they slap hands. Good job.
But I'm telling you, if you go back and watch too, when they're on those two guys, if you look at Sonya's doing the same thing
Yeah.
with the ninjas.
What the fuck?
It's some interesting choreography for sure.
So Cyrax shoots some like acid. It melts one of the ninjas. Then Sonya trips a ninja and he falls on a computer and it electrocutes him. You know, you ever fall on a computer and you get electrocuted?
All the time.
Yeah. Sometimes I touch the wrong part of this computer and I get shot.
Maybe it was very sweaty.
Yeah, that's it.
yeah.
And then Jax accidentally punches through a wall. And then Sonya's like, let me help you. And he's like, you can't do shit. And he frees himself again. And then Cyrax shoots his acid, but Jax blocks it with one of his metal arms. And then this is where I'm very confused.
Again.
What did Sonya pick up and what did she blow at Cyrax?
Sand.
It can't
Fire
be
sand.
sand.
Gunpowder.
Sand.
Gunpowder?
Gunpowder.
Has to be, but why is there gunpowder there?
Fire sand.
She just picks up what looks like sand.
There was a bottle
Cyrax
spilled
dies.
over.
Yeah,
And it's a medical research facility.
sure.
So
It was COVID.
what does that mean? Anyone?
Cyrax died of COVID. Yeah, that's a shame.
Anthrax.
Anthrax. And then they notice that Cyrax is going to explode because he's a Predator ripoff. Already looks like Predator, but now he self-destructs when he dies. And then we see the worst shot of this movie. Well, maybe the worst shot. Maybe there's a worse shot later when they have
Second
the dragon
to
fight.
worst- yeah, oh,
Second to
God.
worst shot is
Dragon fight.
Jax and Sonya jumping, like diving away from the explosion. And the
my
whole
God.
thing's just a green screen.
Yeah.
Whoa!
You couldn't see where they were going and you couldn't see where they were coming from.
Literally just, okay, green screen. All right. Now just put explosions behind them. But like, what else is there? Like, is it the research facility? They're in the desert. Should there be a desert behind them? No, just explosions.
No, just fire.
Just a big old fireball.
Are
It's
they in
fine.
hell?
That's what it seemed.
Yeah. I don't know. But that was amazing. Then we have a scene where Shao Kahn's monsters are arguing, and it seems
are
like
fighting.
female Goro and Centaur were like about to anger fuck.
That's exactly what they were going to do.
Definitely gonna hate fuck.
And then Shao shows up and he hits one of them with a hammer, and the guy falls into a fire. He's like, "You failed me!" Bam! And the guy just goes, "Ah!" falls into a fire. And then he's like, "I need a new general." Hey, cunt! And he tells Katana's mom.
What
that-
has she done to be the general?
She
She
blew
does
him.
nothing the rest of the movie.
Yeah. And then he's like, "Come with me for the ceremonious fucking."
What did I do with all my generals?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I need a general cum dumpster. It's you. It's you, mother of Katana. And she's like, eh.
Right. So then we see Liu Kang walking in the desert for like a long time, it seems. It's like, why couldn't he just use the magic ball? I don't get it.
What happened to your ball?
What happened to your ball? And Kang is attacked by a wolf who then transforms into a human, and he goes, "Pretty cool, huh?" I don't know. That's pretty cool.
And what was the
Shitty CGI. Pretty cool, huh?
and what was the actor's real life name?
Littlefoot?
I'm sorry that you said the character. What was the real life actor's name?
No, I think it's Littlefoot.
Okay, so what's the character's name?
Littlefoot plays Nightwolf. Yeah. Wow. Amazing.
Those are interchangeable.
Right. So Littlefoot Nightwolf says Kang has to Kang? No, Liu Kang, right. Liu Kang has to test this fucking movie broke my brain.
Kang.
He goes, "Kang, you have to test your courage. And by that I have to put you in a dream state." And Kang's like, "How?"
Test your might.
Yes. And he says, "There's a fast way and a slow way." And then he just throws an axe at Liu Kang's head.
And kills him.
You would think.
Right?
The fast way.
And then Kang has visions of everyone telling him that he sucks, including like Katana and Shao Kahn. He's like, "You can't do it." And then he wakes up and we see like this woman. They do like the shot, like starting with her feet going up and up. And we're like, "Oh, who's this new hottie? Oh my God." And then as soon as you see her face, she just goes, "I'm Jade."
Jade. I'm Jade.
He's like, well, that solves that mystery. Yeah, there you go.
Thank you.
Then let me
It's
take
like
it from
it's
here.
like a child wrote it.
Yeah, I'll take it from here. So
Yeah.
then she gets naked and tries to fuck him.
Yeah,
Am I close?
pretty close.
Yeah, walks up to him.
She immediately wants to blow him.
I'm glad you're here. Let me down.
Like she's
She's
holding
playing
his
with his
hands,
fingers.
and then looks like she's gonna like start sucking on his fingers.
Yeah.
and then he goes, "No,
Very strange.
my heart belongs to another."
She
And then
pulls
Jake
his-
slaps him like pussy.
She pulls his head like right into her tits.
Yeah,
You know what? I think the spurn is what causes the turn later. Maybe.
what?
The spurn. The spurn.
Oh.
You know, getting
Yeah.
sperm. Jesus, what word am I trying to say?
Sperm.
sperm. It was the sperm.
The sperm.
Getting spurned and
was
not
blue
having
balls.
sex,
Yeah.
you know, is what causes her to, you know, to switch sides.
Well, she was clearly a honeypot. She was there to honeypot.
was
Maybe
honeypot.
That's what it was.
Here's honey
Right,
pot.
but he didn't fall for it. She slaps him. She spins to reveal her fighting costume from the game.
Yeah.
And he's like, "Oh, I'm still dreaming." And it's like, "Well, what about this makes you realize you're dreaming?"
I don't know.
Oh,
Like none of this was.
It was snowing.
like there's already. Was that it?
Maybe.
Like you live in this magical place where magic happens. Just because she spun into a costume, like I mean, shit happens in this world. So I don't know, but he beats her in 10 seconds.
Yeah.
He trips her and she goes, "You passed." It's like, wow, that was it. Just a little trip and you win. You passed the test. Good. All
The
right,
leg
cool.
sweep.
Best training montage ever.
Then we see Katana being held in a cage, and Khan offers her a drink and says, "I do not want your death." I think that was a bad translation. I don't know.
Right.
It was interesting. And then she drinks it, but then spits it in his face, and he seems to like it.
He did a lot.
He was like, "Ha ha ha, that was my cum."
Your mother drinks it. You'll learn.
Jesus.
You're like, "Your mother was a whore. Your mother's a whore."
If you want to get out of the cage, you'll learn to like the drink.
Yeah.
You're so lucky this isn't a porn parody.
Right. So then we go back to Jax and Sonya, and he's like, "What the fuck is going on, bitch? Like, where am I? What is this? The fuck?"
Shit.
Like, he knows nothing. And everyone just seems to be, like, okay with everything that's happening.
What does he say while he's walking around as well?
Well, in this scene... first of all, we'll get there. Hold on. In this scene... In the last scene, Jax is wearing metal arms, and, like, for this movie, they look good.
Yeah.
Like, for this movie. Then all of a sudden, this scene, he's just wearing, like, clothes. Like, just like a costume of the metal arms. Like you said, like spandex.
Kind of
Like spandex sleeves. Yeah.
Spandex sleeves that are supposed to be the metal arms. It's like, what the fuck happened? You couldn't afford the metal arms now?
Right.
They're out in the desert. It's hot as fuck out there. Probably burnt them.
So then they're walking. He's just complaining about being in the desert. And then he's like, "I gotta take a piss. But there's no toilet tissue." There's no toilet. Who are you? Tissue. And it's like, first of all, can't you just shake it out? Why do you need toilet tissue if you're gonna take a piss?
They say piss?
Yes.
Piss.
He said piss.
Okay.
But so it's obvious. Well, you obviously have to take a shit if you need toilet tissue.
He's a robot no more. He's a robot.
and he was gone
so
for
he has to squat.
He was gone for a while. He's like, how do I wipe my ass with these metal arms?
Yeah.
Somebody come over and help me shake it.
You gonna help me wipe my ass, Sonya? So while he's taking a shit,
I need you to whip my dick out. I'm not gonna do these robot arms and cut my dick off.
I feel like half of his lines in this movie were just, "The fuck is this shit?"
yeah, it was. So Sonya's attacked by Melina, who I guess is she Katana's twin?
I looked
Because-
it up. It was her clone that she raised as a little sister.
Everyone is related to someone in this movie.
Okay.
That's what online said.
Because she goes, Katana.
The game story.
Right. Katana and Melina says, "You wish," but they don't explain it
No.
at all in this movie.
Nope.
So they mud wrestle.
Yeah.
And like during this whole thing, we were like, they should have cut back to Jax taking a shit, like unaware of what's happening. He's like, "Hey, Sonya, you found any toilet tissue?" Meanwhile, she's getting her ass kicked.
What's that noise? I don't understand.
I swear to God,
You okay?
if you are fighting Katana's clone and not finding me some leaves,
Bring me some exploding sand that you brought Cyrax. So Sonya beats Melina eventually. Like, I guess she kills her, but
I don't know.
she just kind of kicks her.
Yeah.
And then a dragon comes off of Melina and was about to kill Sonya, but thankfully Jax finished shitting. And what did he do, Joe?
He started punching it in its asshole.
Yes.
Directly.
Directly
Punching
in its asshole.
The dragon's asshole.
And you saw the dragon smile at first.
Yeah.
You
And
know,
then he was
"Oh,
like, then he was like, wow, this is actually
No metal hands.
time out, Sonya. My masochist pleasure bot
Yeah.
is here.
And then the dragon leaves,
He goes back to hell.
I guess.
Down to something.
Then hundreds of ninjas show up, so Jax and Sonya start running away.
Yeah. After all that, what did they come there for?
To do flips.
Take a shit and leave.
Next up, we see Raiden. He goes to a temple to speak to the elder gods, and he asks why Khan was allowed to cheat. And they're like, who cares?
Fuck it.
Because he's a bad guy.
Yeah.
What are you going to do about bad guys?
They say Katana is the key to closing Khan's portals. Except he wasn't. She wasn't.
She wasn't.
They lied.
They never talk about it again.
The gods don't give a fuck about humans, and then they ask Raiden, do you love them more than your own immortality?
And he goes, cut away.
They don't explain why they lied later, did they?
No.
Not addressed at all.
No.
Aaron, they explained very little in this movie.
So
I'm
then
left
we
with
have
a lot of questions.
we go back to the desert where Jade kicks Jax in the back, but then Kang walks up. They realize they're on the same team. Knowing what we know about Jade later makes no sense. Kick Jax, then go, oh, sorry, I didn't know you were on the team. But okay, whatever. Then Raiden flips forward, like out of nowhere, he just shows up, flips forward, and he's got short hair.
Oh, no.
We
Short
literally-
blonde hair.
30 seconds ago. Like he's talking to the elder gods.
Yep.
And now he's got short hair. They're confused. And then he just goes, it's a new look.
It's the one
That's
thing.
it.
The one thing about this character is he wears the funny hat and he has the long
We've
hair.
never seen him wear the hat.
Now he's just some schlub.
Yeah.
It's a new look.
I don't think so.
Well, it's like Samson in the Bible. As soon as you cut his hair, he lost his powers.
He sure
Oh,
did.
that's what they were going
He
for.
I
sure
think
did.
so.
You nailed
Yeah.
it, didn't you, Josh? Fuck.
Brain fully activated.
I thought it was just the actor like trying to quiet quit this film.
Maybe.
Like, I'm just going to cut my hair off and then they'll fire me. And they're like, joke's on you. You're saying.
If
You're
this is-
mortal, kind of.
If this is going 1 week longer, I'm going to shave my head.
Now you won't be able to tell who's Shao Kahn and who's Raiden. Yeah. So
What
then,
are they, brothers?
no, they're not fucking brothers. Why did they do this?
I don't know.
Yeah, so then Raiden tells Jax, he's like, your arms are your weakness. And Jax's like, the fuck?
Right. Do you see these things?
Right. And then Khan tells Katana's mom, they show up. They're on, him and her are on horses.
Yeah.
And he says, destroy everything. And she goes, ah! Which causes everything to explode.
Yes.
Of course it does.
The entire desert explodes because she screams.
It's a great power.
And then
Great
Raiden
power.
makes a portal and the team jumps in it, but Khan was like, it was all part of the plan.
Struggles to make a portal. You could see where he's starting to get a little bit weaker here.
Now suck my cock on this horse.
One last time.
Cock me.
Cock me. And then Khan's father tells Khan, I will take your soul myself if you fail. And then Khan tells Katana that all of her friends will soon be dead, whatever. Then Katana's mom shows up to attack the team. Like, Khan's like, scream so that they go in this portal so they go somewhere else. But then Katana's mom just shows up there anyway.
Right.
I don't understand Khan's plan.
No.
Doesn't seem very good.
No.
So she shows up to attack the team along with 3 ninjas called Raptor 1, Raptor 2, and Raptor 3. And one of the Raptors was played by Ray Park, a.k.a. Darth Maul.
Right.
But also, Joe noticed that Ray Park was also Raiden's stunt double.
Yes.
So he's fighting himself in this scene, I guess.
I guess.
Amazing.
And this was his
Good
first
work, Joe.
ever movie doing anything.
And then 2 years later,
Dun, dun,
Phantom
dun,
Menace.
Dun, 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 dun,
Amazing.
Dun, 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 dun.
Also, the Raptors make raptor noises the entire fight.
And they're like,
Every time it's and then they get killed.
And they're going back and forth behind the columns.
Yeah. When they pop out, they go,
Rar.
it's like if Josh was one of the fighters. He goes back in.
That was good.
So Raiden defeats the Raptors, and then we see that Jax defeated Katana's mother off camera.
Yeah. Wait, what?
Off camera.
Yeah.
Knock that bitch out.
This just happened. I think he backhanded her, right?
Yes.
Just a little pimp slap.
And that's what it was. Like, ooh, we can't have that on screen.
I guess.
It's a little bit rough.
For 97, though?
Right.
I don't know. So then Kang shows up to save Katana, but he's attacked by Baraka swinging on a chain. And to be fair, he looks like Baraka. Now it's just a fucking guy in a Baraka mask.
Horrible.
But
Baraka
then
mask.
2 more Barakas show up swinging on chains. And I was like, all right, I don't remember everything from the games. Were there always multiple Barakas? Like, I don't know.
I don't remember that.
Then Kang kicks the Barakas into the fire, so they're dead. That was easy. Then female Goro shows up. Holy shit, what's she gonna do?
Shit, she's got 4 arms. It's about to get on.
And she's dead.
Yes.
They just dropped the cage on her.
Barely an
That's it.
inconvenience.
This was like Warrior taking the IC belt off of Honky.
Yeah.
Like that fast.
And again, Goro was kind of the big bad villain in the game, right?
Oh, yeah.
In both Goros,
Yeah.
both movies, dead in seconds.
In the first film, Goro is like a mechanical robot. In this one, it's horrible CGI.
Right.
But like Goro in the first film did more. I mean, I guess he just got punched in the dick and fell off the cliff, but
Yes.
certainly did more than female Goro.
Yeah.
That's crazy. 2 movies and they do nothing. So then Raiden tells Katana that her love can free her mother of Khan's control. And so she's like, I love you, Mom. And she kisses her, and her mom wakes up. She smiles, but then she goes, ha 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 ha! It didn't work. And then she
dumb
whips
bitch.
she whips Raiden with her hair, and Raiden like oversells. He's like, oh fuck.
So strange.
And then Jade randomly just says, it's over, you fools. You've been tricked.
Yeah.
Who is writing this? How could you write this? It's unbelievable. And then Kang says, how did you do this? And Jade says, it was so easy.
But how did you do
And that's
this?
it.
How
That's
did you
it.
do this?
Yeah.
It was easy.
Okay, all right.
All right. So then Katana's mom spins around, laughs, and then flies away. I guess Kang was like, oh, am I dreaming again? No, you're not dreaming, bro.
No.
Then
That's how the movie should have ended.
Should have ended right
Woke
there.
up and he's like, oh, it was all a dream.
what a crazy dream. Then Sony notices the same tattoo on Raiden that was also on Cyrax and Melina. And she's like, what the fuck, Raiden? And he's like, oh, it's my family crest. Those people don't share my bloodline. So that handles that. And then he reveals that his dad is an elder god. And Sonya says, your father's an elder god? Funny how you never mentioned that before. Where Sonya, at this point, has no idea what an elder god is and should just be like, what's that? Tell me more.
Right.
Then Raiden tells the whole team that Shao Kahn's his fucking brother. And this is where, I lost it. Because this was never in the video games. This is not the case. They are not brothers.
No.
No.
In the video games, Raiden is Asian. So they're definitely not brothers.
They doubled down on this too. They had a chance to recast Raiden and
Yeah.
they went with another white guy.
Another white guy. And then Raiden says, I defeated my brother once long ago, but I could not kill him. And Kang's like, well, you could kill him this time. And he's like, no, I can't. Well, there you go. That settles that.
That's
I guess the portal's going to be open forever.
Meanwhile, Khan is mad at Jade for some reason. I don't know, but he just feeds her to a dragon, and the dragon burps. It was just just to show that.
Yep.
It was funny though, because we were talking about how the dragons look just like the fucking roach alien from Men in Black. Like
Yes.
the face, it looks just like that.
At the
And this
very
came out
end,
the
yeah.
same year as Men in Black.
Yep.
It's funny. It's like the same guy did it, but he had a much bigger budget for the other film.
Oh yeah.
So the team faces off against Shao Kahn, Katana's mom, the centaur guy, and Ermac, the red one. But just a shitty name.
Sure.
Ermac's a lame name. Then Raiden and Khan's father offer Raiden one chance to rule with his family, but Raiden says, they're my family.
That would have been a perfect time to say, what, Andrew?
What?
I don't think
I
so.
don't think so.
Right. So many chances.
There's so many cliches in this scene because then Khan tells Raiden, you should have killed me when you had the chance. And then Raiden says, my brother died a long time ago. Like 3 cliches back to back to back.
Yeah.
Then Khan Aliukins Raiden again and then just says, I win.
And then Raiden
dies.
dies so easily.
One Hayukin.
Kang says, you cannot die. And he's like, I'm proud to die immortal like you. And then he just dies. So Sonya fights Ermac poorly. Jax fights Centaur shittily. Katana fights her own mom crappily.
How dare
That's
you?
the insane thing. So they're fighting.
And Kang fights Khan.
And they're all getting waxed. They're all getting waxed. And then they just all start winning for
They just
some
win
reason.
for no reason.
What the fuck?
Katana punches her mother, and another cliche is that any way to treat your mother? Then
Yes.
Motoro's the centaur. He ripped off one of Jax's metal arms, and I thought that was his arm.
Right.
Wasn't
so
that
did
his
I.
arm? But no, he still has his real arms.
Like you said, it was just cloth. So he just ripped off a sleeve.
Right. He just ripped his
So then he rips off his other metal arm because Raiden told him those are his weakness. Okay. And then Jax punches Motoro in the dick. I guess he heard about what Johnny Cage did.
Right.
And then he avoids his tail and then knocks him out. And then he was like, I'm going to take this tail and tell every woman it's my dick.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Then Jax helps Sonya beat Ermac and she snaps his neck. Katana beats her mom, whatever. However, Kang was about to be killed by Khan, but Kang remembered what Nightwolf told him, that I guess you're going to turn into a dragon. Did he tell him that? I don't remember that.
No, he did not.
When you're ready.
When you're ready,
When I'm ready.
turn into a dragon.
Don't be a dragon.
I guess they felt they just had to squeeze the animalities in from the game.
Sure.
But what a like the fatality, that was a cool, like, we got to do that in the movie. But animalities,
Right.
ugh.
Yeah. So Kang turns into a dragon, and then the only way this could possibly get better, Khan says, you came prepared, but not good enough. And then Khan turns into...
His head explodes upward.
Yes.
Like the Hydra or
He
something.
goes, oh! And he turns into a 6-headed monster that is basically just...
Like King Ghidorah
Yeah.
and Godzilla.
So he could have done this the entire time?
Yeah.
And this could
Either
have
one of them-
ended in the first scene.
Yes.
And then we have like the worst CGI battle, maybe of all time.
God damn, terrible.
Dragon Kang and Monster Khan... Or Dragon Kang gave Monster Khan a Hurricane Rana
Yes, he did.
off a cliff.
Yes,
Yes.
he did.
And that turned them back into humans.
That is correct.
Yeah. That's exactly. All right.
Frankensteiner's a hell of a thing.
Yes.
So then the Elder Gods show up
Yes.
and they go, the fate of the universe shall be decided in Mortal Kombat. And we get the
course.
music for the first time since the opening credits.
Yeah.
This is the only time in the movie they play it, right?
Yeah.
Aside
Outside
from
of
the
the
opening
credits,
credits,
yeah.
yeah.
Kang defeats Khan with multiple backflip kicks. So lame. And then Khan screams, no! And he melts into the stairs.
Yes.
And then a dragon comes out of him and he also just dies.
It explodes. Yeah.
And then Khan's father folds into a cube and disappears. Folds into a cube. Ah! And then just...
He fucking General Zod.
He General Zodded, into the negative zone for sure.
Yeah, fucking
go.
crazy.
Then, if this movie couldn't get any weirder, we see a shot of the San Francisco Bridge, like B-roll of the San Francisco Bridge, then multiple B-roll shots of the Twin Towers. What does this mean? No fucking idea.
Eiffel Tower.
Well, no, they had electricity or whatever that was going
Oh, this was
around.
everything going back to normal.
Right, yes.
Because did they show us the Twin Towers on fire or the
No.
bridge collapsing earlier in the film?
They
No, they
did
didn't.
not.
No.
They did show the
They
bridge,
did?
right?
They showed the bridge like on fire
I
earlier?
don't think so.
No, they did. Aaron's right.
They
Yeah.
did? I don't remember that.
Just
Yeah.
the bridge, though, not the Twin Towers and the
No,
Eiffel
not
Tower.
the Twin Towers, but I think there was a scene where they had the Golden Gate Bridge. It was like floating and broken or something.
I think that's right.
But not the Twin Towers.
No, I don't
I don't
think
remember
so.
seeing that.
Maybe they edited it out since.
Oh.
Maybe they
What about
just
the
said-
Eiffel Tower? That's still alive.
Yeah, but they didn't. No one crashed into it.
But I'm
Saying
saying
they edit out the Twin Towers being on fire because
Post.
it's too real.
I'm
Yeah.
saying you could have left the Eiffel Tower. That wasn't ever
Sure.
on fire.
So everything's back to normal. Katana's mom is not evil anymore, but is she alive or is she like in heaven? It looked like she was alone. She was just like, like she was all alone.
She's not
now.
dead? I thought she was dead.
I think she's in heaven, maybe,
There's a
or
heaven
whatever
in this universe?
Valhalla, whatever the fuck their
Okay,
Valhalla
sure.
is.
Yeah.
And then the Elder Gods bring Raiden back to life, and Kang was like, "Raiden, I thought you were dead," but Raiden says,
I don't think so.
There it is. He should have.
"Another missed opportunity."
Yeah.
And then Kang finally kisses Katana. Raiden teleports away, and the team's happy. Credits.
I don't think he teleports. I think he became an elder, right? Like
Yeah, he became an elder.
He became Obi-Wan.
And then just went.
goodbye.
So
Oh, maybe he's the king of the underworld now, outer world, since the other two left?
I have fucking no idea, Josh.
Yeah, I guess I'm putting more thought into it.
So a couple fun facts he hadn't talked about yet. Lyndon Ashby, the original Johnny Cage, was asked to return to this film, but after reading the script, he said no.
Said fuck you.
He said no, thank you. Bridget Wilson Sampras was offered to reprise her role, but she went on to do I Know What You Did Last Summer instead. I guess she played Sarah Michelle Gellar's sister. Was she in the whole movie, or was she just in a part of it?
I don't know.
I don't know either. Thuy Trang, best known for playing the Yellow Ranger in Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, auditioned for Jade but was turned down.
Oh, wow.
Isn't that crazy?
Wow.
And then the
RIP.
storyline for the Mortal Kombat 3 game was the basis for this movie.
Except it wasn't because they're not brothers.
Right. That's all I got.
All right. So as a legit movie,
Yes.
what are we rating this?
As a legit movie?
Yeah.
3, I guess. There was a lot of laughs, I think.
I'd say like a 2.
2.
I think The Room is worse.
Yeah, two
know?
and a half.
2.5.
Yeah.
Yeah, give it that half, Aaron.
As
Give it that half.
a Mortal Kombat movie,
Solid 7, I guess.
no.
That's 5.
Yeah, I would say like a 4. I still think they
I like
under
4.
like it's like there's Scorpion, there's Sub-Zero, and they're gone. There's Baraka, and he's dead. You know, there's so little
don't
fan
know.
service in these fucking movies.
I had so much fun watching it. Maybe that's because we were watching it all together. But
Of course.
You know,
but
I
as a
just wanted
so
fun.
bad it's good movie,
Yeah, I think so.
to me it's a 9.
You think it's that good as a? As
I had so
bad
much
as-
fun watching it with all of you.
That's true. I'll
We
go
were
8.
laughing so hard.
Yeah, I'll go 8.
I'll go 8. Yeah.
Josh,
Oh yeah, for sure. Solid 8, 7.
this is like
something like
an all timer for like we found a fucking gem with this movie.
that. Yeah, you're right.
I loved it.
I would absolutely get drunk and watch this.
We're
again.
laughing the whole fucking time.
We were
It's
dying.
so much more entertaining than the first one. in
Couldn't
terms
breathe
of,
at one point.
Yeah.
But something Aaron said, I don't remember, but it
Something
was,
Aaron said. What did you
really
say?
good.
All right, let's do fan questions and comments. Let's see what they thought. Oh boy. Let's see what they have to say. All right, Damian Priest Coffin. Would you guys ever review the Sonic movies? We actually did Sonic 2 when it came out.
Yeah,
So
and
that's in the archive.
that one we thought was a good movie, except for the humans. The humans suck.
Well, except for the random 20-minute
Wedding
wedding
scene?
scene
That
that
was
did
so
not fit at all.
strange.
Cut the wedding and it was great. Mike, you should review the Sausage Party series. That's right. They're making a series out of Sausage
That's
Party.
right. I forgot about that.
I think it's out.
Is it out?
Yeah.
Is that also on Prime? Or
Yes.
Amazon TV, as Josh says it?
Right. I think it is.
Yeah. I like the movie.
I think it started
but,
playing after I was watching a Boys episode that came on.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Carlos Ramirez, I'm excited for Captain America 4. Harrison Ford feels like he's still William Hurt, unlike the Hulk recast. And I hope they don't reveal how the leader looks until the movie.
True.
They probably don't have to because it's not like Tim Blake Nelson's a huge actor. As long as you show Harrison Ford as Red Hulk at some point, his face, then they probably don't need to. Denny Guerrero, I'm thinking y'all should review Austin Powers next week. Keep the classics coming, mi amigos. Maybe one
One
time.
day. Yeah.
It's hard to review comedies because you just end up telling the jokes from the movie.
Yep.
Yeah, that's
Right.
what's tough about it. But I would want to watch the first two again. It's been a long time since I've seen the first two Austin Power films. The first two are great. Red Shirt Guy, I thought the reason behind this podcast was to watch something good, giving you guys a break and a recharge from all the bad wrestling storylines. So my question is, what the fuck are you doing watching these garbage movies? I mean, they're a lot of fun.
This was
They're a lot of fun.
100 times better than anything AEW has ever done.
Yeah.
The only problem is if we're just reviewing like Back to the Future every week, it's just 3 or 4 guys going, "Oh, so good."
Remember
so
when
good,
Remember
so
when
great.
he did that?
Wasn't that great?
Remember when he saved his mom from the rapist,
Wasn't that good?
or when he saved his
His
wife?
own rapist.
Kyle Wheeler, the show should do Axel Foley. It's great.
Yeah, Axel F. Yeah.
Maybe we will. Angelo, mother, you're alive. Too bad you will die. Best movie quote of all time. Raiden,
I don't think so.
Nice.
also Nightwolf, one of my favorite characters in the movie for less than 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Now there's the bracket. Best
Yeah.
characters in a movie for
Right.
under 5
Under
minutes.
5 minutes.
Rizzler, again, what's with this awful casting of Raiden? Whitewash the shit out of that character. First with Christopher Lambert, now with James Remar. I have faith this new Mortal Kombat coming out next year will be good. Can't go wrong with Carl Urban.
Oh my god.
Wait. They're doing another. This is going to be because they did one in 2017, right?
2021, and this is going to be the sequel to that one.
What? Oh,
2025.
But apparently that one was like legit decent.
Was it? Okay.
Aaron saw it. Yeah.
Okay.
Better than all this.
It was good.
Did they have
Like it has
yeah.
good. It
they
has
have
good.
fatalities?
There was some good fan service, but it also wasn't just like straight serious. There was some like fun, ridiculous, but not like this level of ridiculous.
Dude, if Carl Urban's gonna be Johnny Cage, maybe we need to watch it. I don't know.
Fuck yeah.
I know.
Side note: have you guys watched Bad Times at El Royale? My God, is that movie fantastic? I have faith that Aaron watched and liked it.
Bad time? No, I don't think so.
No, I guess none of us have seen it. Joshua Skadita, bring back the top 5 lists. Here's my top 5 summer foods. Number 1, watermelon. Number 2, charred hot dogs. 3, grilled hamburger. 4, Big Pop ice cream pop. 5, ice cold Kool-Aid with a few slices of lemon to make it fancy. 6, drunken pussy. Wow.
Okay.
Jesus.
Interesting. It's not a bad list.
Yikes.
No condition to fuck a sheep. That's great. What are your movies that you'll see playing on TV and finish watching it? For me, it's Joe Dirt or Goodfellas. I mean, Goodfellas for sure for me. Also, Push Berry.
I don't think so.
Your favorite being remade as an all Muppet remake, an all WWE talent remake, and a porn parody remake. I'll fire the porn parody. Those are never good.
I don't know.
They're never good. They're always stupid.
Well, I mean, yeah.
I would push the WWE talent remake.
I think the
Yeah.
Muppet would be amazing.
I think the Muppet
It would
too.
too.
that would be great.
I'd be down for Muppets.
But like WWE, yeah,
bury that.
it would suck.
And then I don't think so. I don't think so for porn parody.
Because we've seen when WWE does parodies of films and they're terrible.
Was this question about our favorite things or about this movie specifically?
No, your favorite movie being remade as puppets, WWE porn.
Oh, fucking Muppets. 100%.
Yeah, Muppets is the way to go. That's
Yeah.
true. PCJ, hey guys, going on 8 days as of Monday with no fucking power. Sweating.
Damn, dude.
I'm sweating as many gallons as Joe lost in Andrew's toilet. MK2, wow, just wow. It's so bad, it's bad, but still fun to laugh at. What are some of y'all favorite memories of going to the arcades back in the 80s, 90s? Any classic favorite games or accomplishments?
I loved playing the Terminator games. Those were really cool. Yeah.
Dude, I was going to say Terminator 2, the arcade game. That's right.
I mean, I love the Mortal Kombat games. I also loved NBA Jam. I'm still waiting for them to make a movie about that.
Marvel vs. Capcom was always good too.
Marvel vs. Capcom, yes.
And maybe the best one, the stupidest game ever. It was an Aerosmith shooter where you're
Oh my
shooting
God.
like CDs at the bad guys.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, it's amazing.
What?
It's so good.
And of course, Ninja Turtles, Simpsons. You know, those are two of my
and
favorites.
The
as well.
the X-Men arcade one.
Oh, it was great.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Bill Capri, fuck, marry, kill. Current Tammy Sitch as Melina. Nyla Rose as Shiva. I don't even, which one was she? Oh, Shiva was the Goro. That makes sense. And Nia Jax as Baraka.
Oh man. Fuck, marry, kill. Current Tammy. I mean, fuck none of them. You always have to fuck Nia Jax in the situation.
I think you do.
You kill
You have
Tammy
to
because she needs to die.
Fuck Nia Jax with
No.
blades for hands.
Yeah, and then
That's
kill the
dangerous.
other two.
You just
Yeah.
kill
well,
the
you
other two.
tie her hands up. That way she can't get to you.
Blades for hands.
Right.
And blades for cocks.
Snake Plissken, can you think of a time where recasting a major character actually worked out better? All I could think of is Rhodey in the MCU.
That's a good example. That's good.
I think Maggie Gyllenhaal is a better actress than Katie Holmes, you know, for Dark Knight.
I'm trying to think.
But other than that, I don't know.
Just a recasting and a sequel.
It was good, yeah.
Yeah, I think Don Cheadle's probably the best one I can think of. Because that was just such a huge upgrade.
Terrence Howard wasn't bad in the first one.
No, but Cheadle was just
It's
so
Don Cheadle.
so perfect.
He's like a top 10 actor. Yeah, for
Right.
sure.
Levi, thank you guys for helping me out so much. You guys kick ass. Well, glad we could help you. However that is.
Oh, how did we totally miss the best recast, even if it was mid-movie?
Mid-movie.
Back to the Future.
Yeah.
Drop in Eric Stoltz.
Oh, like,
well,
yeah,
sure.
well,
Yeah.
I guess if that counts.
If that counts, that's number one for sure. But yeah, that is all for fan questions and comments. So make sure you subscribe to our podcast wherever you're viewing us. Follow the show on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok at Hollywood Hog Pod. Become a supporter of the show at patreon.com/Hollywood Hogwash. We're currently going through season 4 of The Boys. It's a lot of fun. We have brackets on there as well. Best TV intro of all time. Best comedic actor of all time. Hottest 90s crush. That one was a lot of fun as well.
Oh, yeah.
Go check it out. Next week, we're off. But the week after that,
Oh, my God.
our next show is Deadpool and Wolverine.
Can't wait.
I mean, for God's sake, I came.
Yeah.